we are at Light Up Ocala.
Yeah, we are. It is November 19th, 2022.
All right, and we're going to talk to a few people, but mostly we're just going to walk around and show you what's going on here, and we will go right into the dark when they actually do the lighting.
Oh yeah, and that's going to be such fun. Everything is all set up and we're ready to rock and roll.
So one of the first things we're going to do is go over to the band. What is it called again?
The Kingdom of the Sun Concert Band. They're all volunteers. They're from ages 14 through like 90.
Yeah.
And they're all volunteers. They have day jobs, but they all get together throughout the year for different kinds of concerts. So really fun group.
And it was at one time under the leadership of Les Muncaster. Now it's under the leadership of
David Fritz.
All right, so we're going to go talk to David real quick so we don't bother him too much, and then we'll be walking around. Okay? All right, here we go. The world spins fine.
On her own.
Turn around.
Oh, they closed the splash park. Oh, meet Santa. Can we interview you?
Sure.
Hello, David.
Hey, no, sir.
I am Larry. Nice to meet
Larry,
you.
nice to meet you.
We watched you the other night at the
I watched your video.
Appleton. Okay.
I emailed the link to the band, and as a matter of fact, they wanted to know Ralph, one of the trumpet players. He's like our media guy. He wanted to know if you could separate some of the videos into make it into like a little medley of clips.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Sure, absolutely, yeah. Just kind of give me some direction as to what you want exactly. And
well, I think he'll do that, but he just wanted permission.
Oh, he's going to do it. Fine, that's great.
Yeah, he'll do it.
Yeah, absolutely, sure.
Perfect. Okay.
Sure. So Robin's going to talk to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's got a history with you, right?
Yeah.
These guys go back.
We go back a long time.
Yeah. Boy, you really are wonderful.
Her and her brother was my brother for years.
But you're wonderful with the community. You've been the band director for Marion County Public Schools, and really, make sure that the children and the students get along with the music.
Yes, ma'am. I've enjoyed that career very much.
And now you played in the Kingdom of the Sun Concert Band before you became the conductor.
I did. I actually met Les when I was trying to get the Fort King Middle School Band set up onto the stage to do our concerts at MTI, and he invited me to come play. And that was 6 or 7 years ago. Sorry, that's okay. That was 6 or 7 years ago, and then gradually he told me he was retiring, and would I consider stepping in or being considered to step in. So over the last 3 or 4 years, I've kind of been auditioning, and I would direct 2 or 3 songs in each concert. And just kind of gradually did more and more. And then when he retired last March, then he handed the baton over, literally.
Well, congratulations for that.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're looking forward to your performance tonight.
Yeah, this is going to be fun.
And you guys always have done a great job throughout the years. So
This is Kathy Haldeman. She's our
Hello,
band
Kathy.
president.
Kathy, how are you?
President and the concert mistress.
all right.
I used to. No. I'm in charge of during a concert, helping him to say calm.
Oh, how hard is that?
It used to be Les.
Is that hard?
Well, it was a little harder with Les sometimes.
Oh.
David's not quite as rough around the edges. he doesn't make the comments that Les does.
Oh.
Not yet, anyway.
There we go. Yeah.
And you do your concerts throughout the year in our community. They're all free for them?
They're all free at MTI. Our next one is December 3rd and 4th.
Nice.
Saturdays we do a concert at 2 o'clock, and Sundays at 3 o'clock. And there's usually a half hour of pre-concert entertainment going on before each concert. This for Christmas, we have our clarinet choir.
Oh.
They're going to perform.
That's wonderful.
And then there's a brass ensemble that's going to open the concert with a fanfare. It's going to be fun. A lot of fun music for Christmas.
And all the musicians are volunteer.
Everybody in the band is volunteers. Yes, they are. And there's over 80 of them that come faithfully Monday nights to rehearsal. And we have about 20 high school students in the band from 5 of the different Marion County high schools.
Does the Kingdom of the Sun concert band have a website that somebody watching right now could go to find out future dates and things like that?
It's
or Facebook maybe?
We have a Facebook page and a website. I believe the website is kingdomofthesun.org,
Okay.
but I'm not positive.
Okay. Well, we can look it up.
Find that out, and
We'll
then
look it up.
Put it on the bottom.
And there is a Facebook page as well.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, we're sure looking forward to this because
Wow.
you do wonderful things for the veterans. You do wonderful things during Christmas, the holidays, and 4th of July. You're everywhere for our community.
Well, thank you very much.
Hey, thank you, Dave. I know you're busy, but thank you for taking
I
time.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. Absolutely.
Thank you, David, so much for everything.
All right. Well, that was a lot of fun talking to David Fritz, and he went down the stairs after we spoke to him and gave your mom a hug, and
Yeah.
I managed to capture it on the camera, so that was good.
Oh, good job. Good job. Yeah. Such a great way to start out our Light Up Ocala Day.
And it does speak to what Light Up Ocala has become. It's become an event with many, many different things. Music, and of course the lights and the vendors, and Tanya here.
Yeah, the face painter.
How you doing?
Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas.
Yes, it's one of those mixed holidays. I don't know if Robin has noticed you yet. Look how cute.
Yeah.
Robin, look who's here.
Oh, hi, Tanya. Aren't you adorable? Thank you.
Your ears got pointy since last time I saw you. Yeah, her ears got pointy.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, if you're in the area, you probably know Tanya, but if you're not,
Thank
she is an amazing face painter, and we've known her for many years. We've actually watched her face painting style evolve over the years, so that
And
was
we
kinda
watched
cool.
her children grow up, so it's really pretty special.
Yeah, we got to know her, vicariously through, not vicariously, but through, just through these kind of things, through these kind of events.
Yeah.
So most of the video is just me walking around taking shots of what was there, and there was a lot of food.
Oh, a lot of food. Such a variety, too. Every street had some food vendors on it. Boy, great smells. They were delicious.
Do you know what I didn't see, though?
Oh, what's that?
I didn't see funnel cakes.
Oh, I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh.
After we ate our pretzel.
Oh.
We were walking back to wait for the lights. I saw the funnel cake person.
Well, I wrote
yeah.
I wrote this thing on Facebook about funnel cakes. I was just, I wrote a silly little thing, but I'm not being dishonest though in my little silly thing. In saying that, I don't. Oh, there's the star of the show, the kettle corn. I do love kettle corn.
Yeah, and they had different flavors too, which is really good.
Chick-fil-A. But anyway, I was saying that I'm not going to eat funnel cakes anymore because it's too. I can eat a little bit of it and that's it.
Yeah.
Then I get feeling ill. I'll put it that way.
And I concur, and I asked my mom if she liked funnel cakes, and she said, oh yeah, she loves them, but she can only eat a little bit, just like us.
It's what
so-
happens when you get old, right?
Yeah, it is.
Although your mother didn't like when I said we were old.
No, she likes the word mature, and I like that word. Great day here. Boy, look at that.
Was he old? Oh, look at that seafood.
I know. There's shrimp and clams or oysters. I couldn't
know.
decide which they were.
Yeah. It doesn't really do anything for me, to be honest, but I always wish I did. I look at seafood and I say, oh, man, I wish I liked seafood. It just looks
Yeah.
good, but I don't.
No, but look at this. Look at all this different
Tacos.
stuff. Yeah, tacos.
I love tacos. Yeah, so this is not one of those walking videos where I just kept the camera rolling the entire time. I just kind of did pieces, and as you can tell, at this point in the day, the sun wasn't down yet, obviously.
Yeah.
We got there maybe 3:30ish or so.
Yeah. About 3:30 we got there. The event officially did not start until 4 p.m., but the vendors were all set up, ready to go. There were a lot of spectators there. A lot of people got there early like us because we wanted to get a parking space, although the city of Ocala did provide 4 different shuttle points, which were a few miles away from the downtown Ocala area, so that was pretty nice.
So as we're talking, the city of Buffalo is under like 6 feet of snow.
Buffalo, New York,
And
yeah.
Wisconsin is covered with snow, and Michigan is covered with snow.
Yeah.
And so with that in mind, I'm going to tell you, it was cold in Ocala.
It was.
But you're going to roll your eyes and say, oh, come on. Because maybe it was 65.
Yeah. Well, I did have my big sweater on and my jacket. My mom had her big sweater on and her jacket. You had your hoodie on with your different shirt, and very, very nice. See how spread out this is? It's like all over the place.
It is nice to be able to just walk where normally you can't walk to when they close all the streets to the cars. So
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
kind of nice too.
Yeah, so they had food vendors on every street, and that was really nice.
Lots of food vendors.
Yeah, they had a few craft people were there. A lot of the businesses in Ocala, Florida, and Marion County, Florida, had a face there, so that was really nice.
Do you know, I have an idea for them. Oh, by the way, did you see the guy up on the upper level
Oh,
there?
I did. Yeah.
I think there were armed guards placed all over this event. And I think he was one of them
Yeah.
on that thing. So anyway, getting back to my idea.
Uh-huh.
I wonder if it would be beneficial financially to the vendors if instead of selling, a pretzel for $6, if basically they sold a ticket for everybody, like $25 in all you can eat, and then the money
for
gets
a bracelet. Like one of those
yeah,
rubber bracelets around
something
your arm.
what's the thing they used to do? A taste of Ocala.
Yeah.
So but you don't get a whole pretzel. You get a little taste of a pretzel.
Oh, so you get a little bit of everything from every vendor.
Yeah, that way you can try some of the foods that you want to try, but you can only have one meal, really.
Oh, yeah, certainly.
Oh, there's the toilet paper tree.
I love that. Yeah, but all the food vendors are very generous on their portions, so thank you so much. A lot of families, a lot of people brought their pets with them, a lot of strollers, and just so nice. Lot of entertainment.
We have been to Light Up Ocala oh my gosh, so many years. I went before I knew you. You went before you knew me.
Yeah, 1983 it started.
Oh, really?
From what we understand, yeah.
Is that right? I thought it was earlier than that, but
yeah.
But anyway, what was I going to say? And during the years that we were with the radio stations, plural, we always had a booth, and it was always a lot of work, and it was always a headache.
Yeah.
So it was nice to be there without having to man a booth.
Well, and we would set up at like 7 in the morning.
Right.
And then nothing would get going until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Then it would end at 9:30.
Oh, yeah, it was a long
and
day.
then you had to tear everything down and drag it a few blocks to the vehicles, you know.
It was so nice being a normal person, spectator.
Yeah, it was really, really great.
Although we did, making the video is a little bit on the same angle as doing a radio show, but not the same, because you don't have to worry about. You don't have to worry about anything.
Equipment.
You just walk around.
Yeah. Where you're going to tie down your electrical cords, all of that kind of stuff. Safety first.
So you and your mom were very fast, by the way. So for those who don't know.
We're fast walkers.
I am not really a slow walker, but you guys are really ultra fast.
Yeah.
Compared to me.
We're always on a mission, I guess. But the main street, Highway 40, was shut down. Because on the south side of Highway 40, they had all the food vendors and the crafts and things. On the north side of Highway 40, they had food vendors and some crafts, and the whole other area north of 40 was the children's area.
And they had a climbing wall.
Yeah, I saw that in the middle of the street.
Did you see anybody on it?
No.
I didn't either.
I did not.
I'm starting to think that that's a fad that's seen its day. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, look at that tree. It always looks so pretty when it's lit up at nighttime.
And you will see it light up as long as the camera was working. We'll find out in about a half hour from now.
A lot of people were dressed, warmly, but there were a few people that braved the cold, and they were in their shorts and flip-flops and things like that. And this was pretty cool. We got an ornament for our tree.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the city of
And that's where
Ocala Electric Utilities gave out ornaments.
And ornament stands, and that's where I got the 1983 date from, because that's what was on their ornaments. So.
And you and your mom got the last two.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. So it's going on a Christmas tree. I put the date on mine already for today, and that way you don't ever forget when years later you unpack them and say,
right,
oh yeah.
Right. I think you both felt funny taking something so nice for free.
Oh yeah, they were golden. And they were glass, so they weren't chintzy plastic. They were glass. So thank you, City of Ocala. That was pretty cool. There's a car. A Dodge.
And you checked it out to see if it was standard?
Yeah,
And
it's standard, yeah.
It is standard.
Yeah.
Is that a Charger?
Look good. I don't know. I just know it said Dodge on the on the car. I can't tell what kind it is. I'm not a car aficionado. I did like that truck though. See, you said you like that truck.
I do. I don't know why. I don't need a vehicle gigantic like that, but it just seems like a nice thing to have. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's neat. You might want to haul something one day, or you
Yeah,
never know.
one day. You own a truck for years, and I'm going to haul something one day. Anyway.
See all the families that are there. So nice.
Yeah, so we walked around and we
Put in a lot of miles too, I bet you.
Oh, I can tell you how many.
I bet we put in a lot.
I'm going to look at my phone.
Because that was a lot of blocks. A lot of blocks that we walked around.
Let me see. We walked.
So pretty cool.
I'm looking at my phone now.
They had
4.2 miles.
Oh, nice. There we are.
4.2.
4.2 miles. Wow. Well, that's the downtown area there. And
We've done so many videos downtown.
Yeah.
I mean, it goes way back to, and if you look at the old videos, they're not clear at all. It's amazing how cameras have changed.
Yeah, they were top of the line back then. But
By the way, just real quick, you see these people up in the balcony? I don't even think that building is occupied.
Yeah.
So
I
those
don't
people
either.
in that balcony, they were looking out, making sure people were behaving.
Right, right. And it's spread out a lot this year, because it used to be both sides of that street there would have been with vendors, but
Right.
they spread out a lot so people wouldn't be on top of each other. A lot to do with health, safety, that kind of thing.
You know, another thing too is because we don't do the radio show anymore, we haven't done it in almost 3 years now.
Yeah.
So we don't really know everybody anymore. But like back then, like seems like we knew everybody in town. And you know, people move and people take new positions in the city and stuff.
Yeah.
So we knew a few, but we didn't really know many. We still know the mayor. He's Kent Gwynn is still the mayor, so we know him. But
right.
and we don't know a whole lot of the people anymore.
No, the new people, because the people like us, you know, they've retired, they've changed jobs, they moved away. And that's to be expected, because, you know, you have to be true to yourself and do what you feel in your heart.
It was good to. Going back to David Fritz, the band director. It was good to get to know him a little bit, and I've heard his name forever. I think every time we hosted the radio show version of the Christmas parade, you would mention his name.
Oh yeah, because David was a band director for a lot of the schools in Marion County. He would march with the bands, and so, you know, that was a period in my life where we knew everybody. We knew everybody, you know, the teachers, the schools, the band directors, you know, firefighters, everything.
So in a little while, we're going to go over to the city hall. Oh, here's the parrots.
Yeah.
Oh, just listen to this. This is good.
They have downy feathers underneath,
Oh, okay.
but you know, if it gets too cold, we'll take them back. But I don't think it's too cold.
Oh, and they don't fly away.
They can't. Their wings are clipped.
Oh, okay. And
We
what?
have them.
Do they know their name?
Oh yeah.
This is Vinny, that's Echo.
Benny and Echo.
Vinny.
Oh.
Vinny.
Vinny
Yes.
and Echo. That's the boy. This is the girl.
He was named after Vince Lombardi.
Oh, okay.
That's right, we're Packer fans. Packer owners.
They're beautiful.
We're both owners of the Packers.
You are.
Yes.
You're both
both those. Yes.
cheeseheads.
Yeah. Well, we don't call it cheeseheads, but we're Packer owners. It's the only team that's owned by its fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Aw.
She's a pretty girl. She's a pretty girl. You want to hold her?
Hello.
She won't bite you.
He's looking at the camera.
She won't bite you. She's a sweetheart.
Aren't you a cutie?
Oh, you got him on your arm.
Aren't you a cutie?
You want to hold one? You want to hold Vinny?
I'm just stay right here.
Okay.
Hi there. Aren't you pretty?
And she knows it.
Yeah.
Trust me, she knows it.
I've never seen her.
Are you winter people or are you here all year? And we're here all year. We just moved here about 6 months ago. We're we're here for good.
Oh, okay. Where are you from?
My home was in Louisiana, but for the last 7 years we were working in Texas. We had a place there too, but my home was in Louisiana.
Oh, wow. Thank you. That was very nice. So they said they're owners of the Packers. That's an interesting thing. It's the only team where the fans can own the team.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting to me. I did not realize that. So I guess the people that have season tickets, I guess that's part of their
I wonder.
stock option or something. I have to look into that
Yeah.
further because that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was very cool to see the birds and for them to stop and chat a little bit about the birds.
Oh yeah,
My
that was
favorite,
nice.
my favorite, right there. Pretzels with lots of salt.
And cheese, and we got those later on, and they were fresh out of the oven too. They weren't hanging on that spindle thing.
I know you're gonna think this is stupid, but I actually prefer them a little stale.
Oh,
I like them just sitting in the thing for a while.
oh, not me. I like it.
I
hot out
know.
of the
That's
oven.
what I'm saying. That's why I said you're gonna think it's stupid.
I don't think it's stupid. That's just your preference.
Oh my gosh, there was just so much, and you always feel so bad. You can't buy from everybody, but what are you gonna
Yeah, yeah. I could only eat so much.
do? Be as big as a house if you bought everything.
That little girl was so cute 'cause she had pink boots on too, so she was toasty warm.
You know, I think part of the reason we human beings like these kinds of events is just to be in large groups of people. I don't know why we like that, but we do.
It makes me feel alive. It's just so nice to have all that activity going on.
But see, you're with them, but they're also with you.
Yeah.
So you're part of it as well. You are a person that is being watched by other people watchers.
Yeah, exactly. See, we just passed the funnel cake part.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, I
yeah.
didn't even notice it.
Yeah, that's what my mom and I are talking about now. That's when I asked her about the funnel cakes. But no, you're absolutely right. I mean, it's just so nice to be around other people, just to share the experience. You know, if you're strangers, you don't feel like a stranger at that kind of event. Now, there's that Humvee, and right down the road, there were 2 garbage trucks just blocking off the whole thing.
Keeping
And
everybody
then
safe.
way
Yep.
down there past the Bloodmobile bus were another couple garbage trucks and another military vehicle.
By the way, I'll point out that we are crossing a very, very busy highway normally.
State Road 40.
Silver Springs Boulevard, State Road 40 is normally very busy. And so it felt weird to just kind of stroll across it because you're so used to this being like a death trap.
Well, my mom and I still looked left, right, left.
Yeah, I did too.
Habit, yeah. Did you? Good, good. Yeah, habit.
So I think now we're walking back towards City Hall so that we could listen to the Kingdom of the Sun concert band.
Yeah, yeah.
The only
So we're
clip
doing
I
that.
got of them, and you'll hear in just a second, is when they did the song Bring a Torch. Bring a Torch, Jeanette Isabella. Is that it? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite Christmas songs, and it's a relatively new one for me. I know it's not a new song, but I only learned it like in the last 12 years?
Yeah.
10 or 12
Yeah,
years?
me too. That's like my favorite, and I never knew about it. But the events were so tight. I mean, we could only you have to go and find one event and you listen to it, and then you have to hurry up and leave that event and go somewhere else. So
Yeah. There's a lot of music happening here, so hopefully we won't be dinged by the copper. Oh, Robin! I'm calling you. It's like calling a kid. Hey, Robin!
well, you want to take our picture by the tree.
Right, that's what I wanted to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And the band that's playing now is from Orlando, Florida.
Right. So there's the tree, and it will light up later on.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of fun to go during the daylight hours and, just scope everything out. And,
What I always like is, now that they've lit the town,
yeah.
I always like later on, like next weekend or so, maybe after Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
just going down at night and just kind of enjoying hot chocolate or whatever, and
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's much more relaxed, and
Oh, sure.
it's kind of beautiful.
I think so. And it's really a nice place too if people are visiting from out of town, because the Ocala Square with the gazebo is very pretty. Ooh,
Yep.
there's the band.
Here's the band. Ah, very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the drummer there is David Norman. He's another icon in our community with Norman music.
I'm pretty sure some of the other musicians, I think that young man on the right side right there playing the clarinet, I'm pretty sure he was in the Southern Express band that we saw the other day at Appleton Museum.
Yeah.
All right, so now we saw the children's parade twice.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get the really good shot of him this time because we got there kind of late. So, but they come back around.
Yeah, because the Kingdom of the Sun concert band started at 4:15. The parade started at 4:30. The band wasn't done yet, so you had to kind of run around and pick and choose the different things because we didn't want to miss anything.
Yeah.
And the little children are so cute. Those were the flippers, the gymnastics people there. Purple.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
the
fun.
pom-pom
I mean, you know that they got excited before the event. You know that they couldn't wait, and they got into their little fancy clothing and.
Yeah, see, you're flipping.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they get pumped up. They enjoy that.
Yeah, that's a big deal for them. And maybe afterwards they go out and get ice cream or something like we did.
Something to eat from a food truck. Yeah. No, it's nice because all of these children have parental support, and that's the most important thing. Yeah, there's the mayor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, it's not
Ken
just
Gwynn.
the mayor, yeah, but there's other
He's
people.
got his wife with him, and then I don't know who else is.
Must
in
be
the
city
car.
council, no?
Yeah, I would think so.
Well, that was the mayor, but here's the president.
Yeah.
President Santa Claus.
Yeah, this guy. Everybody waits for Santa Claus. Hi, Santa.
When I was a kid, I would see Santa Claus at the end of the Thanksgiving parade in New York at Macy's. And it was like the parade was just long enough. I was so glad to see Santa. Not because I wanted to see Santa, but because I was ready to do something else.
Well, because it was so cold, too.
I don't remember being worried about that. Just like, okay, can we go do something else now?
Well, Santa's the highlight of our day.
So here's the second time we saw the parade.
Yeah.
And got a better angle at the kids this time.
Yeah. Ocala's growing. Ocala, Florida is growing. Still are some aspects of a small town, though. So.
Oh, somebody, I saw an article.
The flippy ones.
I saw an article where somebody was saying, Ocala is not Slow-Cala anymore.
Yeah.
Well, I guess so. No, I guess.
Yeah. Woo!
Whoa,
She
I can't do that.
is really nice. There was a fella there too. He kind of that guy. He was
Yeah,
just
I
all
missed
over
him.
the
I didn't get
place.
him on the video, but got the tail end of it. Whatever.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. It was nice weather though. It wasn't really crispy cold.
This is the mayor again. So the mayor is the one
Yeah,
right there in the
there he
white
is.
pants. There he is.
Yeah.
All right. So now, and I think I didn't aim very well at Santa this time. I think I missed him. See, I aimed high.
Oh,
Sweetie Pie.
Sweetie Pie, yeah. That's a good song too. Aim high, Sweetie
Oh
Pie.
man, look
There
at
he is.
my
Now
horrible
you got
camera
him.
work. Yeah.
Now you got him.
Yeah.
There he is. See, he's waving at you.
All right. So now I don't know what we're doing. We're just walking. I just put the camera on just to kind of give viewers the sense of being there.
Yeah, I think we were checking out the other streets that we didn't check out.
Well, there was so much in the past that wasn't food. In the past, it was almost like an art show.
Yeah.
Yeah, not this time. This time it was more about the food. There were some crafty vendors. And
Yeah.
Like there was Tanya, she's a face painter.
Right. And there was a henna tattoo artist. So, in my opinion, if I were to ever get a tattoo, I would get a henna tattoo because after 6 months it will go away, and
Oh,
it's
my
not
gosh.
painful.
6 months? It takes
I don't
6
like
months?
for henna, but it's not painful. They're not digging into my skin, So I mean, I don't like pain.
What would you get? What would
I
your
don't like
tattoo
green.
be? Your temporary 6-month tattoo?
Oh my gosh, let's see. I think it would have to be a butterfly. It would have to be a butterfly, and he would have to be on a daisy or something like that. Something very artsy, and it would have to be kind of wiggly and animated.
So I think these vendors to my left are not. Oh, here comes Santa Claus. Here, let's listen
There
to
he
him.
is.
Hi, Mom. How are you guys doing?
Say hello to your fans.
Hello, fans of Ocala Santa. You need to be downtown for Light Up Ocala tonight. It's going to be a beautiful night. The weather's perfect. You'll feel a little bit of chill in the air, which will make you feel like Christmas.
How are the reindeer?
The reindeer are fine. I fed them before I came downtown, and now I'm getting ready to feed myself.
Do you have a favorite reindeer?
I see all of them from a different point of view of most people.
Good.
I do have a favorite cookie,
What is it?
the round one.
Ah.
Yay! Thank you, Santa.
Ah. That's Joe Niles,
Yeah.
and he just has this natural Santa look, just like Scott Jacob does. They both have we have like 2 great Santa Clauses in our community.
Yeah, and you'll
And-
see Scott later on.
Yeah, Scott is actually doing the Santa Claus routine with his wife Danuta
Yeah.
at City Hall, and we didn't get much video, but got a little tiny clip. You'll see it later.
And Joe Niles, he's really amazing because he's always everywhere whenever there's the Toys for, because he's a biker too. He supports the Toys for Tot toy runs. He supports all of the fundraising events in town. He dresses up as Santa Claus, and he'll go to the different events for the fundraisers and for Toys for Tots, and he's there talking to the children, and he's pretty amazing. He gives his time freely so much, all volunteer on his part.
And he has the same kind of affection for estrogen that I have.
Yeah, he does. You guys stick together. And here's a high estrogen place. It's the beauty shop,
Yeah.
hairdresser.
That
yeah.
spot right there where the camera's aiming. That's where
Yeah.
you and I play the First Friday Art Walk every first Friday of the month.
Between the chocolate shop and Ocala's Chocolate and Confections and the hairdressers. Yeah, very nice. We provide ambiance music with our accordion and mandolin, and it's really nice. People that own the chocolate shop are great. People that own the hairstyle place are great. People that are at restaurant next door is great. Everybody's great. Can't say enough about all the people that make up the downtown area in Ocala.
So at this point in the day, it's starting to get dark. You might be able to tell it. The camera does a good job of brightening it, but it was a little bit darker than it looks here.
Yeah.
But anyway, you can see that the lights are starting to I mean, the darkness is starting to set in, and so Light Up Ocala is happening soon.
Yeah, and it's about 5:15 right now. So that was it. We stopped for a beverage, and then now we're walking to get a pretzel. That's where we're going on this outing.
I think if a pretzel has enough, I think we walked enough miles to burn off that pretzel. What do you think?
I think so too. Because on the way home we stopped for Half-Witch Sunday, so you can't beat that.
Well, we didn't walk that off, so.
No. But it counts. But no, it's really, Marion County is a wonderful county to live in Florida, and it's so centrally located to everything. Most everything is a day trip. You go to the beach on the East Coast, the beach on the West Coast, you go north to the Jacksonville Zoo, you go south to Orlando. Pretty much everything is a day trip. Now, if you go to the Keys, that's an 8-hour drive, so might want to spend the night there.
So, we're going back to the event here, you and your mom, I think it must have happened already. We went to Bank Street, which is a restaurant/bar, right?
Yeah, very
Okay.
ritzy, yeah.
So while you were drinking, I don't know if you saw me speaking to the young man. Did you see me speaking
Oh,
to
no,
him?
I didn't.
Well, because he ordered some
We
drinks.
each had a beverage, yeah.
He ordered some beer, and he asked the girl if he was allowed to take it out onto the street.
Uh-huh.
And she said, whatever you do with it, once I give it to you, that's up to you. So I said to him, I think they recently changed the rule, or maybe they just changed it for the events that you can carry it around. And he said, yeah, I heard that too, but I'll just take it out, and if I get stopped, I get stopped. So now, Robin, since you're here, you probably know the answer to this question. What was the rule? Can you carry like a bottle of beer around when you're walking through this event?
That I'm not sure of, because that was one of the hot topics for the election, to see if they would, if the Ocala City Council would allow alcoholic beverages on the street during events, and there wasn't really anything said after the election, so I don't know.
All right. Now,
the
is
answer
that
to that.
unusual? Like, there you are, you and your mom.
Yeah.
Is that unusual? Do most cities not allow you to carry beer when you're walking? Or is Ocala kind of still in the dark ages in that regard?
No, I would think that it's, I mean, you really shouldn't be out on the street with an alcoholic beverage. I know whenever I went down to Tampa and my daughter and I would go out, we had to finish the beverages on site on the premises. There are signs on the restaurant saying no alcoholic beverages beyond this point, meaning their front door. So I don't know what the law is now, because Ocala is just starting to decide things, so I don't know.
So one of the things about any event in downtown Ocala is the parking. It's not always easy to park because so many people are going into such a small area.
Yeah.
So at this event, they had shuttles, right?
Yeah, they did. They had 4 different locations to provide shuttle service, and each of those shuttle locations were about 5 or 6 miles away from the event. So they all had ample parking, and then you would get on the shuttle. The shuttles would run every 10 minutes, and they started at 3:30, and the last pickup from the downtown area was at 9:30 p.m. So Ocala had that part together, I thought.
Well, we parked at a church.
Yeah.
The Boy Scouts were charging $10 to park there, and that was good because it was close.
Right, exactly. And that was their fundraising event, so that was really nice. But the parking garage, they used that for handicap parking and for the parking for the hotel and the hotel guests.
Yeah.
And so the regular people couldn't park there, so that was really nice that the Boy Scouts had that extra parking lot available, and it was nice that the shuttle service was available.
Yeah. So the Light Up Ocala is something that happens every year. It used to be like the kickoff to the Christmas season. Well, it used to be. It is the kickoff to the Christmas season in our community.
Yeah.
And the kickoff to summer, sort of, kind of, used to be God and Country Day on the 4th of July.
Right, exactly.
But they don't do that anymore. That's disappeared.
No, that was the Ocala JCs, and they had disbanded a couple years ago, so there wasn't anybody that picked it up. So now the adult communities, 55 plus communities, they each have their own 4th of July celebrations, and then they do invite the outside people to come in to experience the fireworks.
I think your mother was feeling good right at this moment.
Oh, yeah.
It was after the wine.
Yeah, the three of us went and had our, her and I had our adult beverages, and
I had water.
You had
That
water?
is an adult beverage.
Yeah, okay.
Children don't ask for water.
No, they
well,
don't.
children love water fountains.
Yeah, bubblers. But no, we had a nice time, and that was good. So now we were going to get a pretzel, and then
again?
wait, no, we're still on the way.
Oh, we're still on the
well,
way.
there we are. We're
To
passing
get a pretzel.
Yeah, we're
passing
still
the
on the
same
way.
truck again.
I know what happened there.
Well, we went back.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And the band from Orlando, Florida, is still playing on the.
They
on
were
the
really
downtown
good.
Square. They were fabulous, and the girl singer. There were 4 fellas, and the girl singer, and she had on this really nice, sparkly, black and white outfit and this beautiful, sparkly, red coat. And then once she did they did a few songs, and then after that, then she took off her red coat, and then you could see the rest of her beautiful outfit. And
I didn't see any of that.
oh,
I wasn't paying attention, I guess.
I guess not. See, there's the police car. A lot of police were patrolling on foot tonight,
There were.
so that was great.
In
Thank you,
just
Ocala Police Department.
Just an observation. I think I saw quite a few undercover, ununiformed police.
Yeah.
I don't know that I'm right, but I think I did.
Well, you're probably right, because with an event this size, Ocala is very protection conscious. So thank you so much to all the law enforcement. There are probably state troopers there, Marion County deputies are probably there that we weren't aware of, which was undercover. The guys up there on the rooftops, I mean, gosh,
Real quick, if I could mention that your mom, the lady right there that you're walking
Yeah.
with, was with the Ocala Police Department for a long time. She worked in communications.
Yep, over 20 years she was a supervisor of records. So, and she retired from there and had a badge and everything. She had
And
to do.
fired a gun.
Yeah,
or,
yeah.
training-wise.
Well, yeah, she had to do all of that, because you never knew, if somebody extra needed to be on the streets. There you go. And also the Sheriff's Department helicopter was policing the area. They kept flying over and over and over. So.
You know what I didn't see, though?
What's that?
I didn't see a drone. In a couple years past, I've seen a drone flying over, taking video or whatever.
Yeah.
And I did not see that this year.
Yeah, I did not either. And I only saw one person that looked like they were with, 2 people actually, when we were with the, watching the Children's Christmas Parade. I saw one fellow with this super huge camera taking still shots. But then we saw the young lady from TV20 with her video camera,
Right.
WCJB TV20 in Gainesville, Florida.
Right.
And she was down there interviewing people and things, so it's probably on the news tonight.
I'm sure it is, yeah. Well, that's a big event.
She's a great gal. Look at that little doggy. A lot of dogs, big dogs, and little dogs, and some of them had sweaters, and they were real cute. The children looked so cute in their outfits, too. Just so nice. Look at that. Just a big,
Yeah.
stocking cap and everything.
This is where we're closing in on the pretzel place.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we eat, but I didn't record us eating.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, we had a good time, and so hopefully, if you're from Ocala, then you're recognizing a lot of the places, and if you're not, you're probably saying, I want to go there one day.
Yeah.
Go there on a day like this, because Light Up Ocala is kind of fun. All right, so this would be the last segment, I think, or it's close to the last segment.
And Santa Claus at the very end, you said.
Santa Claus at the very end.
After we say goodbye. That gal had the prettiest hair. Look how long it is in the white jacket. It just sparkled and shined.
So at this point, we're doing a live video
Uh-huh.
at the same time as we're doing this recorded video.
Oh, okay.
And it was kind of an experiment to see if I could juggle it, and I could not. That's why I asked you to hold the camera.
And look how much lighter it looks than what it actually was.
Yeah, That's right.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, the camera makes it a lot brighter than it was.
And there's the big tree. And the area that the tree is standing and the gazebo is standing used to have a beautiful courthouse, just outstanding courthouse.
And that would have been a very long time ago.
Yeah, it was in the mid-1960s that the city of Ocala tore it down to make way for the square. They tore down the gazebo, but they did make a replica of the gazebo, so that was really nice.
Yeah.
So a lot of events happen on the
history.
Ocala downtown square, and it's very, very nice. Nice place for the events. Ooh, look at that.
So right now, if you can tell, the square is probably as crowded as Woodstock was.
Yeah.
And everybody's waiting for the countdown to turn the lights on, and it sounded like it was a little child that did it this year.
Yeah, it was. One of the sponsors of the event, that adult from the business that they represented, they brought their little child, and the child turned the lights on. But behind us were a lot of people also. It wasn't just the people in front of us. There were people to the sides of us.
Yeah, the whole area was packed
Yeah,
with
people in the main street.
We were
people
lucky to get
everywhere.
this close to the stage.
Yeah, exactly. We were very fortunate. We got there about a half hour before the lights were to go on. And so that was real nice.
So.
But that's the band again from Orlando, Florida, and they were very, very, they pumped up the crowd really, really nice.
When I first started working at WOC, well, I worked there twice or three times.
1984 you started.
Yeah, that was,
Yeah.
I worked for
That's right.
the sister station at that time.
That's right.
But the stint that I guess was my last stint, which was 17 years long, when I first started, I would go down to the gazebo. Was it the first Tuesday of every month?
Yeah.
I'd go down there and interview people, usually city workers or city officials and stuff like that. And so I became very familiar with the area. And then everything has changed so much. Where the hotel is now, back then used to be the Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah.
And then they tore down the Chamber of Commerce, and they had an empty field for the longest time. And there was 1 year that they put a Ferris wheel on that plot of land.
And the Ferris wheel itself was historic. It was from the 1920s, I think, and it featured in a lot of movies. The Notebook was one of them, and it was just pretty amazing. And now we have the hotel, and the square is still there.
So the city has changed a lot. The hotel that let's see, can you see it from here? Is that it in the background? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it in the
Yeah,
background.
you see that, yeah.
So that's standing on the same. But there used to be a hotel there years and years before my time.
Oh, yeah.
Where there was an old
Before
hotel
the
there.
Chamber
so,
of Commerce, yeah. Well, we're getting ready for the countdown now. And it's always pretty exciting.
We're gonna see if we can hear the announcements.
Oh, yeah, that's coming over the loudspeakers now. It's not a live band. They're putting it over the speakers.
So it's very Disney-ish, isn't it? The way
Yeah,
they do the music.
it is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and one year they even had snow coming out of where the light posts were.
Right.
Yeah, that was pretty fun, too.
Where did you guys get those?
From the City of Ocala Parks and Recreation. Yeah, those light up stick things.
Boys and girls, Christmas fans of all ages, welcome to the 30th annual Light Up Ocala. In just a few moments, the downtown square will come alive with a spectacular display of lighting and festivities. Are you ready to jingle
Yeah, I
all the
don't
way?
see. I can't tell.
Please welcome your hosts, Colin Farrell and Kit Lang.
Are y'all having a good time so far?
I know, it's great.
All right, but before we do that, we have to announce a couple people. In
going to go ahead and give the stage to Chad Christensen. He is here from HCA Florida Ocala Hospital. So here we go.
Main sponsor tonight.
So here we go.
Yeah.
Almost. Good hospital, by the way.
This is my son,
I don't want to know.
my wife Ansley, my son
I do. It's a good one.
I don't want to know. I'm sure they are.
This is our 6th year getting the chance to be up here and doing this. One incredible event to get to come in here and share with the Ocala community, like Ocala. Special event. Thank you to the city.
Can you imagine when they first decided to do an event like this? Do you think they said, who's going to show up to see lights get turned on?
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
A lot of people show up to see lights get turned on.
Sure.
How long do you think it takes the city workers to put up those lights?
I think they started September.
Wow.
So it's got to be 2.5 months. A lot of, because it's not just the lights, it's decorating the light poles. It's different places around town.
Yeah. It makes so grandiose.
I know,
The
I
city
know.
council, and you got this beautiful symphonic music.
Yeah. Everybody's waiting for the lights, and we have to
Yeah.
make sure the people that are in charge of the city chat. Well, that's true.
They felt obligated to introduce their families to. This is my son.
Yeah.
This is my daughter. This is my grandchild. It wasn't that cold, really.
No, but I still was glad I had my big sweater on with my jacket.
This is Councilman Jim Hilty. This is Councilwoman Kristen Dreyer. And Council President Harry Bethea. And before I give him the microphone, I want to introduce you to our city manager. Step out here, Pete. This is Pete Lee, our new city manager.
Step out here, Pete.
Listen, you've seen a lot of city workers out here tonight doing a lot of heavy lifting. Those are the people that make this city work and that make us elected officials look good. So if you see one of them, thank you for all the hard work they do. So I'm going to turn this over to Council President Harry Bethea, and he's going to introduce his grandson, who's going to turn the lights on tonight. Council President.
Did he say how old the son was?
Good evening, everyone.
I don't remember.
Welcome to Light Up Ocala.
Or did he say grandson?
Did you say yeah?
I wasn't sure.
This is the 38th edition. And every year we try to make it a little better. Hey, I want to introduce you to Mason Irene the thing right here. The switch.
All right, come on, switch it on.
Hey, we just want to welcome you, Ocala, Marion County, near, far, all those that came from long distance. Hey, enjoy yourself. Thank you.
All right, come on, do the countdown.
All right. As everybody gets situated up here, I want to do one more wonderful thank you to Anthony Marino and his crew and his techs that have put this stage together, stayed up till all hours of the night. For him and for Citizen Circle Stage, y'all give a round of applause.
And also, we gotta do something really cool before we light this thing up. We gotta take a big selfie for y'all. Come on, give us. Yes, sir, go! All right, so you guys ready? You gotta be a hell of a lot of money. Are you ready? All right, Irene and Mason are gonna count it down.
Is everybody ready?
Isn't that beautiful?
There's the lights. Yeah, it is pretty. Very pretty. There's the tree.
Yep.
Well, overall, it was a really nice event, a really good evening.
It was beautiful.
And it does feel like we kicked off the Christmas season.
Yeah.
And now we can begin spending money.
That's right. And these lights will stay on until after New Year's, about a week after New Year's, and then they go down. But in the meantime, they're on every night. Downtown city of Ocala, and a lot of people come during the holiday season downtown just to see the lights, walk underneath them.
We'll be there.
Very nice.
I'm sure we'll be there, like just to be there.
We'll probably be there Tuesday in a couple days, I would think. So.
Yeah, probably.
Just to see them because it's beautiful.
Especially when it's cold out.
Yeah. And it's a street light. And see those big green things behind the Christmas tree are palm trees, and they're really, really tall. And they even put the lights, they string them up
Yeah, they
to
wrap
the
them
top
up.
of the palm trees.
That's gotta be a job and a half, huh?
Yeah, those palm trees got to be like 3 stories tall. See how tall?
Yeah.
They're just, everything's absolutely gorgeous. Look at that.
Yeah. Well, I think in just a moment we're gonna switch over and see Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus.
Yeah.
So
What a great event for my mom and you and myself and everyone that attended.
just a really nice event, yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. There's a star. Happy birthday, Jesus. God bless America. God bless the world.
There we go. As we were walking away, I saw Scott and Danuta as Santa and Mrs.
Yeah. There they are. Oh, she's
Santa,
so
look
happy.
at how happy he is. He loves being Santa.
Yeah, he
Oh
does.
man, and she loves being Mrs. Santa.
Yeah. That must be the mom of the 2 children.
Yeah, see, I was horrible with the camera.
Well, no, because they were standing there for a photo op.
Yeah, no.
There it is. Look at that.
I bet you he doesn't even realize I got his video.
No.
Look how.
He's just so happy. See, that's a photo op.
Yeah.
Take your pictures with Santa and Mrs. Claus.
Yeah. All right, everybody, we're gonna switch it over to ourselves.
Okay.
Where we wrapped it up over at McDonald's.
Oh, that's right.
We're ending our day at McDonald's. Have a good day?
Oh, it was a fabulous day. It was such fun. Loved our pretzel too.
We had a pretzel. Bev, did you have fun?
This was a good day. Had a glass of wine. Now I'm topping it off with ice cream.
How much did you pay for that wine?
It's a secret.
It was a lot of money.
I never tell.
Yeah.
How much did you pay for your drink?
Oh, I'll never tell.
How much was my water?
That
was a good price.
Yeah, you're the best.
I paid nothing. All right, take care, be good. Don't forget to write. Robin will tell you the rest.
Remember, writing is very important, and the world spins fine.
Bev?
It's a wonderful night.
And the world spins fine.
On her own, baby. Ooh, let's show Santa Claus at the end.
So you want your one front piece of business? Oh my goodness.
goodness. I'm going to grab you and pick you up. What's my name? Santa Claus. Yeah, what's your name?